is one story that has stood with you, that you would that has defined you, and you'll be very proud to say that many, many years later?
Yeah. Well, I am grateful that I have many of those, but perhaps I will share the first story of my career, which I've shared before. And that is when I was given my first interview for a job after I graduated from university. And at this time, I was living in a single bedroom with three other girls, and everyone was already finding jobs. One of those girls had a sister that worked at IBM and knew of an IBM distributor who was willing to hire a fresh graduate systems engineer. And so that's how I got my first interview, and that taught me the power of networks. And, throughout my career, one of the biggest move I made came from an unexpected source, someone in a back-end role in a random company that said to a headhunter company they should talk to me. So the power of networks have always been one that is powerful for me. I show up at this interview, and the general manager of the company says, right, we're ready to offer you the job on the spot, right? Here's the salary, 1,800 ringgit. And at that time, I think that was the going rate. It was like he nailed it because I knew what my friends were earning. And I was like, wow, wouldn't it be nice if I had my own room, slept on my own bed, for a change? And I was like, and I want to live in this area. Like, this is in a matter of seconds, right? Because I didn't know I was going to be offered the job on the spot. So I said, well, I think you should offer me 2,200 ringgit, because I knew I needed like $400 to get that room. And I think he was so shocked that he said yes. And so that's the power of asking. So asking, you shall most likely receive. So for the rest of my career, I always asked. And I think there's a way in asking. I had no negotiation strategy whatsoever, except that I wanted to sleep in my own bed and in my own room. But I learned from getting a yes that I was like, wow, you can actually ask. So I just asked, for the rest of my career. And even if you get a no, you've put the ask out there. There's this thing about you got to put what you want out there to the universe for the universe to respond back to you.